Okay, hello students. It's getting addictive. This is your favorite YouTuber speaking. I've decided to record a video for you concerning articles, not as in journalists' articles, but as the grammar aspect. So the thing that we don't have in our Slavic languages. Sorry to non-Slavs or exchange students. Um, but well, so like first of all, don't worry, we tend to ignore them, but there are a few tips that maybe like you should know about and bear in mind, especially when you write your essays. Because then there's, like it's there black and white and yeah, consider it as a mistake. The indefinite article, a or an. It only is used for singular nouns, which are countable. Countable nouns meaning, like something we can count. So a cat, many cats. A chair, chairs. Coronavirus, various viruses. Yeah. So we can use a or an only for singular countable nouns when we talk about them for the first time. So we have like it's not clear what we're talking about. Um, in Slavic languages, we don't have articles, but we have the concept as such. So if you think like it's a chair, yeah, like we say it for the first time, it's a chair. We don't have much information about the chair, but this is the chair I always sit on when I work. So it's a specific chair. Even though we might mention it for the first time, the context is given. So there's the description, yeah? I sit on when I work. Um, of course, a is used in front of nouns beginning with consonants, and n in front of nouns starting with vowels. And it's about pronunciation. So in speaking, not in writing, because we say a university, yeah, an egg, an apple, an hour, yeah, even though we spell it like H-O-U-R, hour, sorry for that, yeah, but an hour. Um, okay. Therefore, as I've seen in some of your essays, for example, n eggs, impossible. Yeah, because n or a, it means the same as one. So it is useless to, it's impossible to say n, which is one, eggs. An egg. Okay. Um, Something which is often confused as well, connected with it, is the word another. Yeah? Here, as you see, this is a word which is kind of composed of n, the article, plus other. Yeah, so another. So we can say I have another argument because it's doubling the n. Yeah? Okay. I'm not going to give you all the information because there are good grammar books. I just wanted to, like highlight some things that pop up over and over again in your essays. The same, if you have irregular plural, it's still plural. So we cannot say a people. People, yeah? There are people around the world, not there are a people. Uh, there is something like a people, but it means something different, right? It's the same as a nation or an ethnic group. Yeah, for example, um, what an aggressive people, us, Slavs or Polish people, whatever, yeah? In this context. But normally when we say like one person, many people, so this is plural. Um, Therefore, we can't say a people in that context. Okay. Then again, okay, when we talk about uncountable nouns, when we have no information about something, or we mention for the first time, we don't use any article whatsoever. Yeah, so uncountable nouns, so those are usually masses, substances, liquids such as coffee, tea, I don't know, air, money, also money in English, right? So you're gonna say there's money to be made, for example, in this business. Yeah, like there's money to be made when you're a YouTuber, even in coronavirus time. In the coronavirus time. So no article when you got uncountable nouns. I'm thinking more what often popped up in your essays. Another thing is that yeah, what I've just said, like when you list more arguments, yeah, so use an indefinite article, yeah, another, yeah, like if you say another argument or another disadvantage of life in the city is that blah blah blah, right? Not the other argument, yeah, because you mentioned for the first time, and there is probably an infinitive, an unlimited number of arguments that you might use. That's why you say another and yet another and yet another one. Yeah? Okay. When it comes to the definite article, i.e. the, we can use it both, like for countable and uncountable nouns, for singular and plural. Yeah? So the rule is when this is something specific, we know about it, we've mentioned it yet another time, or we have some information about it. So like the example of the chair. Yeah, this is the chair I always sit on when I work. Yeah, specific one. Also, very often, the is used for certain names of geographic areas. So the mountains. Yeah, so we're gonna say the Carconoshes. Sorry. The Tatras. Yeah, mountain ranges, the Beskids, yeah, the Alps, right? When we talk about rivers, yeah, so the Vltava River, yeah? The Vistula River, the Thames in London, yeah, and so on. The Vysočina area, yeah, for geographic areas. Countries, however, don't normally take the, but I guess we've mentioned that before a little bit. So we would say Poland, France, Russia, Austria. However, if the name is complex or plural, we use the. So the Czech Republic, because there's the Republic, the United States of Mexico, haha. The United Kingdom, right? Or the Netherlands, the Philippines. Some countries which were formerly considered geographic areas can still take the, like the Ukraine, some people would say. Yeah, but Ukraine is also fine. So being aware of this, making a political choice, kind of recognizing Ukraine as being a country, not only part of whatever, the former Soviet Union, Russia, Poland, you name it, yeah, we would say Ukraine. Very often, if you have an of phrase, then the is necessary, because of suggests that this is something specific, yeah? The friend of mine I've mentioned, yeah? The friend of mine, yeah? Okay? The house that belongs to my family. Sorry, there's no of. The car of my father's, yeah? Of. and so on. Okay, now also at the end, maybe at the end of this talk, I'd like to give you an example of, like, this is also something that you very often misuse. It's other, another, and the other. Yeah. So, like I've said before, if you offer another argument or another example, that would be the particular word you use. However, when we talk about like the other, the other means one of the two, like the other one. For example, I got two best friends. One lives in Poland and the other lives in Prague. Yeah, but it's only about two people. And another thing is the concept of the other as in philosophy, like very often spelled with the capital O. Yeah, so the other, as from Levinas philosophy, and very often used in postmodern philosophy and so on. So like let's say the alternative to mainstream, but you can Google it on like those of you who study philosophy know I'm talking about. Those who want to know more, you can check it on the Encyclopedia of Philosophy. Just, so that you know that when it comes to a philosophical concept, that's the other. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish for today. These videos are good because I can realize how long I keep talking to you guys. Have a nice evening. Bye.